Well, we have a lot of students with a lot of diverse needs, and the one-size-fits-all model of learning doesn't work anymore. We really need to meet those individual needs. It's very different than the way we grew up going to school, and so I think they're seeing their kids being held accountable in a way that was different than before.
I think that personalized learning offers a lot more for students than the traditional method. And so students can work at their own pace, they can get more of what they need. There's just a lot more opportunity, and I think most importantly, it allows for students to have some choice and voice in their education.
One of the benefits is making sure that we're meeting the students' needs and where they're at.
It allows each student to have an entry point into the curriculum at their own pace.
There are students who need more challenges, who need to have freedom, and they have that opportunity, and that's a huge benefit.
So we have a 1-to-1 student ratio with Chromebooks, and each student utilizes that Chromebook for a large part of the day, which is very exciting, but I think it's also a little bit of a challenge to kind of institute lots of different ways for students to show understanding. I think that for students to have those Chromebooks, it's allowed them a lot of chances to both personally research things and also have multiple forms of showing their understanding through prezzies or presentations or lots of different things they find on the internet. And they're very good at finding those things, it's exciting to work with them on that.
I think anytime you hear that something new is happening and then you put the words pilot project in front of that, that can be a little overwhelming, especially I think coming to middle school, which is already a tough transition. I think parents are starting to see my child really does understand what he or she is learning about, and my child does have a handle on the learning path.
Through personalized learning, we've really allowed students to choose their own path and go through their own process, which is huge because I think a lot of students process things very differently.
Students feel in control of their learning, and they're being held accountable in ways that are different than in the past. We hear students talking about how for the first time they feel like they're making progress and they don't feel like they're, the DF student all the time. And so we have students excelling in ways that we never expected, and they're in control of those decisions. So
I think asking the question of, how do you learn best would be the best way to sell that, in the sense that we all learn differently and we all care about different things, and this gives us an opportunity to highlight those things. And I think that personalized learning acknowledges that a lot more than any other form of learning we've ever used.
If you have the opportunity to come and visit or to come and ask questions, do so, because it's really hard to imagine if you're not there.